Climb on board and learn about the Azure Service Bus.
Seatbelts, everyone! Please let this be a normal field trip. With a friend? No way!
So let's talk about the Azure Service Bus. You know, when I first heard that term, I didn't even know what it was, to be honest. So can you give us a good description of what that is?
So Microsoft likes to call it a fully managed enterprise message broker, but I like to think of it as just a fancy folder for messages such as sales orders, purchase orders, anything really at all. And I use the word fancy because it just has so many features that are hard to keep track of, honestly, because there's so many. Like messages are guaranteed to be first in, first out. There's native garbage collection and also advanced features like duplicate detection.
So since it treats things as first in, first out, I can see it really helping us avoid situations like duplicate files in an integration. Is that true?
Yeah, it's a great feature because the big thing is you can resend messages without having any doubt of the outcome. And that's really helpful, especially if the flow results in an email. You could send a message to the service bus multiple times and not worry about maybe emailing someone and just spamming their account over and over.
Okay, so what about the reliability of Azure Service Bus? When I'm asleep, am I pretty confident that things are going to go okay like they should?
Yeah, my favorite feature is that the SLA for the Azure Service Bus is 99.99% uptime. It's designed to be your integration rock. It also has geographical disaster recovery. So if or when Godzilla ever wakes up, your Azure Service Bus can be duplicated to another Azure region and you'll be sleeping soundly.
I like to hear that. Godzilla's come up from time to time. So can you give me a real life example of when a consultant would use Azure Service Bus on a project?
At the end of the day, the Azure Service Bus allows you to decouple applications, which improves reliability and scalability in your integrations. The target system does not have to be online for your integration to work. Messages will sit in the Azure Service Bus queue until the target system is available again. This is absolutely necessary at a customer with high transactional volume, like where we use it to push picks to the warehouse, sales order information for direct customer emails. We use it to send electronic gift cards and more, pretty much every outbound integration.
So that makes me think about business events, which I've been learning about lately. Is Azure Service Bus something that could help open that up to consultants as something they could utilize on projects?
Absolutely. There is a great native connection with D365. I encourage everyone to search business events in D365 and you'll see the catalog of events that are out of the box. On top of that, you can have a TechArc resource develop additional ones for you if there isn't an out-of-the-box event that suits your needs.
That makes things much clearer for me now. And I really like the fact that Azure Service Bus can keep going and doing its thing even when the system is in maintenance mode and it won't just quit and be done with it. And that this opens up the world of business events, which may be a new area for you to explore on your projects. George, you're supposed to be an iguana for this episode, aren't you? It's not working out?